Welcome to the Simplicity of Wellness podcast. I'm your host, board-certified holistic nutritionist and professional life coach, Amy White. The purpose of this podcast is to share information that you can use to become leaner, stronger, and healthier by losing weight, shedding inches, maintaining muscle, and managing your mind, all while living your normal, busy life in this modern, sugar-filled world. Hello, Simplifiers! Today I want to give you 2 tips that have helped me feel very in control with food. We are deep into the holiday season, and I don't know about you, but more and more goodies keep finding their way into my kitchen. We have a lot of thoughtful friends. These friends also happen to be very good bakers, which makes holding back on the goodies difficult because I know how delicious they are. One thing I'm very proud of, because I've worked on this for years, is my self-awareness about how I feel in my body. This is one of the big reasons I'm able to hold back and not eat every goodie that finds its way onto our kitchen counter. I know that no matter how tasty these goodies are, they aren't foods that will make me feel my best. Feeling my best is my big goal. I want to be better with age. I currently feel really good. I like what I see in the mirror. I feel strong. I also feel confident in my body's ability to move well. I'm happy about this, but I also know that healthy balance can be a fragile thing, especially as we get older. The older we get, the less it takes to throw our body out of balance. The older I get, the more I believe I do have to be serious about making sure I'm doing things that make me better more often than the things that I know can easily make me worse. My birthday is in January, so it's always a great time for me to reflect on the previous year and what I envision for the year ahead. This year, as I've been thinking about my approaching birthday and turning 58, I realized that my raging sweet tooth is no joke. It has the power to really push me off my food game and crowd out the healthy foods I really do want to be eating. This became obvious right after Thanksgiving. We'd been gifted a lot of fancy chocolates. I felt like a 5-year-old with a face covered in chocolate. It was just one quick bite after the next. My appetite was shot. I had no interest in putting together a meal. I just wanted to eat chocolates. Fortunately, my food and body awareness isn't blind to my sweet tooth. I was able to see what I was doing and create a hard stop with the fancy chocolates. My choice to say, I don't eat fancy chocolates, was a commitment I made to myself. It was an easy choice in the moment, but a choice that then became more difficult once my initial motivation was gone. I wanted those chocolates. Holding true to your choice after the initial motivation has disappeared is when real change starts happening. I've felt better every day that has gone by without breaking my I don't eat fancy chocolates promise to myself. Being healthy and maintaining body balance isn't about luck. It's about choices. Choices that happen all day long. I feel more confident and empowered in my ability to choose food that makes me better, not worse. Everything about me feels better having established my finish line for fancy chocolates. I established this finish line on the Monday after Thanksgiving, December 2nd. I've gone 2 weeks without fancy chocolates. Yes, the first few days, probably even the first week, was difficult. I had to keep reminding myself why I wasn't eating the chocolates. Number 1, they mess up my appetite. Number 2, I don't feel good when I don't eat real food. Number 3, I can't stop once I start. And number 4, I don't like feeling controlled by food. Now, at the end of week 2, not having chocolates is starting to feel normal. It's just what I do, or in this case, don't do. We were at Costco last week, and if you don't know, Costco gives out tasters. At this time of year, they often give out Lindt chocolate truffles. I love the Lindt truffles. As Jeff and I were walking through Costco, he said, "Ooh, here comes the chocolate lady." He asked me if I wanted a chocolate. My usual response is, yes, I want a chocolate. In the past, when I've tried not to eat the chocolates, I would say no, but in my head, I would say, of course I want a chocolate, but I'm not going to eat one. This time, when he asked me if I wanted a chocolate, I said no. That was it. I really didn't want the chocolate. There wasn't any inner voice saying, of course you want the chocolate. This was a big deal. I noticed that it wasn't hard for me to just walk by the chocolate lady. While at this point, not eating chocolate may feel sort of normal, it's by no means a set habit. I know if I eat a Lindt truffle or some other fancy chocolate, I'll be right back to struggling to not eat the chocolates. It's easier for me right now to just stick with my ban on fancy chocolates. Eventually, not eating fancy chocolates will be a natural part of my healthy identity. I will see myself as a person who doesn't waste my appetite on fancy chocolates. I know this to be true because I did it with alcohol back in 2020. Not drinking alcohol or ordering wine in a restaurant feels normal to me now. It's nothing that I even think about. It's just what I do, or again, in this case, don't do. So my first tip when it comes to feeling confident about your food choices is make the hard choice if you need to. If you have a trigger food, a food that's an eating instigator, meaning it causes you to eat without much thought or concern about whether or not you're hungry, decide to take a break from that food. Make the choice. Decide on a specific amount of time, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, and then at the end of that designated time away from that food, reevaluate your choice. Will you stick with it, or do you want to figure out how to include that food, but with boundaries so you don't feel out of control? The second tip is fun. Well, I think it's fun. When you're presented with food options, ask yourself, what would my super healthy, awesome future self choose? Don't think that you won't know the answer, because you will. You may not like the answer, but you'll know the answer. Make choices right now, today, as your future self. I know this tip sounds silly, but trust me, it totally works. Try it. You can be mad about your future self's choice and still make the choice. Do it and see how you feel after behaving like your future self for a few days. The next episode won't be until 2025, so enjoy the rest of the year. I have great news. I'm expanding my weight loss coaching to include Weight Loss for Women, my free membership community. Weight Loss for Women is where you'll find your people. Women who know what it's like to be on a weight loss and health journey. Women who are committed to succeeding. Women who want to help you win. As part of my free Weight Loss for Women community, you'll find support, accountability, and access to my Hangry to Healthy weight loss process. The proven process that has helped so many other women lose weight as they shift from feeling food frantic to enjoying food freedom. Click the Weight Loss for Women link below the show notes and join now.